Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. Ask for shipping quotes. Low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. It's clocksbychristopher.com.
All right, everybody, welcome. We're here tonight. We are live, finally. We had some issues last week. This week seems to be pretty good. Right now, these guys are going to qualify. You're watching the Clocks by Christopher Cup Series here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway with DieHard Racing League. I'm joined tonight by the one and only Wingnut. What's up, brother?
The one and only.
The one and only. The only wingnut I know, man. The only other wingnut I know is on a car, and he ain't talking much.
It's good to be back. I've missed this.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a good race here tonight, man. Let me take a quick look at the weather under qualify here. And they have open qualify going on, too, so that's even better, man. What do we got? We got 96 degrees on the track and 79 degrees in the air, so it should be pretty good. We are at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Sorry, I just got a message from Seth saying it was supposed to be a 2-lap close quality.
I like it better with the open, man.
Yeah, I kind of like the look of it, but this is obviously going to skew some quality times because people are going to get the draft around that track. But it's entertaining to watch.
Let's see who's going to come in on the top here, man. They got a good sized field out here tonight. Looks like it's going to be pretty interesting, man. Got that brand new Ford Mustang out there with the Camaro and the Toyota. I love that Mustang, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking around, like seeing these new cars.
And
going through the paints too.
Yeah. Some of the paints are really cool out here, man. I was watching under practice, man. They were 3 and 4 wide. So that's one thing with this new package with the Cup cars, because they slowed them down quite a bit. You can actually do 3, 4 wide. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of guys complain. It's almost like running at like Daytona, Talladega almost, man. You can flat-foot it for so long where you used to not be able to in these cars.
Want to see how that goes. It'll definitely make closer racing, but you know, I will say I will kind of like having slip and slides and everyone trying to hold on to their cars. It does change it up.
And we have, we got Judy and Jenkins out here. What's up, Judy? Yeah, we're back. We're live. Things are going good this week, so we should be all right. We are at, we missed the opener at Daytona, unfortunately, and it was really good too, man. was a real good race. I tried everything I could to get it going. There was definitely something wrong with the servers. But we're going to be here tonight, Las Vegas. I believe there's 199.5 miles here tonight of racing.
133 laps, yeah.
Yeah. And next week, obviously, is Father's Day, so we'll be off next week. And the week after, what is that, June 23rd, we will be back at Bristol. Bristol, the Coliseum of racing.
I'm not going to lie, I can't wait for that to see how that goes with these cars.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Let me jump in with, let's see, we'll jump inside with Rodney Kramer, take a lap around here and see what it looks like at Vegas. And you can see, like, these cars, you never used to be able to flat-foot it around. Now you can flat-foot it around for a bunch of laps before the tires start giving up. And that's what causes all this pack racing. I mean, I guess it's what they wanted, but I don't know. I liked it better when the cars had, what was it, 700-800 horsepower, you know. You know what we need to find out from Seth? Are they doing green-white checkers? Because they added green-white checkers to iRacing now. So you can do one or, you know, you can pick a number in between 1 and unlimited. So I know that's definitely an option. I'm not sure if they have that on. And then another thing that they have now is the super trucks, which is amazing. I love the super trucks. Hard to drive because I'm not a dirt person, but definitely a lot of fun. I can see, I've seen guys running them on Eldora, USA Speedway, Charlotte, dirt track, a lot of different places. So should be pretty interesting once all those get going and guys start running series in there. You know, maybe we'll be bringing a broadcast or two of that. So it should be pretty nice. But iRacing's definitely doing a lot of stuff to, you know, make the sim even better. And they even...
So, yeah, they've finally... Like, iRacing seemed like the same thing for quite some time, you know? Like, we can't say it was the same thing. They were obviously doing changes, but it never really felt different. Yeah. This last year or two has been a lot of changes coming up.
Yeah, especially with
like
dirt.
Rallycross, trucks, the new damage model coming up, the constant change of these cars. Like, they're actually... It feels like they're actually ramping up some speed, which is great.
Yeah. And I was going to say... oh, man, I lost it now.
Oops.
That's all right.
Or you get back onto it. I just found out from the guys they are not running green-white checkers.
All right, so no green-white checkers. That's good to know because this way we know if it ends, you know, if a caution comes out with a few laps to go, if it's green-white checkers, obviously it's going to go back green. So it's good to know. But it's nice that they gave you the option, and I like that they gave you the option to do one or multiple, you know.
You'll have a look at this, by the way. Look at Barris, Cray, you know, Suri. I think there's just Sony behind. I wonder if they're going to do like a little group qualify together.
You know, it could be because you'll get that that draft, yeah. That was the one thing, like
let's all leave together. It was amusing.
That was the only thing we didn't allow. Like we did open qualify in our Cup Series. We just didn't do it on the plate tracks because we didn't want teams to get the advantage. But you know, on regular tracks, whether it was short tracks or tracks like Vegas, we allowed it.
Yeah, it can be fun on road tracks too.
There's some nice looking cars out there, though, man. I'm digging that Mustang,
yeah.
bro.
I'm liking the one I've never knew at Suru. If you can find that, that one looks amazing to me. It's simple, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, that is really nice. The horse on the side and everything too.
Yeah, really like the asymmetric line. It's just, I love that too much.
I know. Sometimes simple is the best, you know?
Absolutely.
Let me see.
I think I'm looking at Seth as well. Look at Seth's one.
There's a new person out here. Let me see. I just lost him. Oh, he's up in 8th. In the number 23, Jonathan Elardo, I believe.
Yeah, we haven't been told otherwise, so we'll have to assume that. But yeah, news to the league as well. So welcome, Jonathan. Hope you do well here, buddy. And I hope to see you. Well, you finish the race and not get wrecked up.
Yeah.
Because we've seen a lot of close racing so far. Just in this qualifying, people are driving close together. So I'm rather nervous.
It's definitely going to be fun. So far, right now, Jason Mullis has the top spot. We got a little less than two and a half minutes or so. We're going to go run the national anthem, and then we'll come back with the grid. So sit tight, everybody. We'll be right back.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave. And so we ask by your grace that you would bring them home soon and safe. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
right, we're back. Qualify is over. Session was advanced. We're going to run through the grid real quick here and get these guys started. So Jason Mullison at number 35 grabbing the pole here tonight. So congratulations to Jason on that one, man. That's a great run for him with a 30.042. Robert Barris is going to be starting second in at number 75. Oh, hell, if I clicked the right thing. 21, Todd Craze starting third. Nevenu Isuru in that number 30 is going to roll off fourth. The 68 of James Brown is going to roll off fifth. Seth Schultz in the number 31 is going to roll off sixth. Seventh is the 59 of Adam Matz. Caleb Thompson in that number 4 is going to run off here eighth. Ninth is the 10 of Robert Jenkins, and Jeff Hollingsworth in at number 97, rounding out your top 10. Wingy.
Then we got Jonathan Elado, and that's number 23 car. In 11th, we have Rodney Kramer in the 6th. In 12th, we have Mark Jenkins in 33. In 13th, Josh Stewart in the 22, who's in 14th. Josue Teles, I keep getting that wrong, in the 24. In 15th. Cody Franklin in the number 13 will be in 16th. Patrick DeSaulnier in that lovely purple 93 will be in 17th. Thomas McBride, 18th position in the 53 car. Bruce Pearson, number 3 car, will be in 19th. And then Jeff Wills, I think another new driver too, in 20th in the 17th
Oh, yeah,
car.
didn't even see that. Welcome, Jeff. And then 21st, you got Brad Speidel in at number 5. The 27 of Jeff Yenish starting 22nd. 23rd is Jeff Yenish in that 89. Mike Major in the number 2. He's starting 24th. 25th, Joshua Jones in that number 76. Art Peck, I wonder if he did that reverse qualify in the number 36, starting 26th. 27th is a 42 of Adam Lewis. Kenneth Sagert in that number 94 is going to be starting 28th. 29th and rounding out the field is Ron Hollyfield in that number 1, and I still am not used to seeing Ron Hollyfield in that number 1.
Yeah, some of the cars are a bit mixed up in numbers, because for instance, the number 29 for me is Mike Major, but hey.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't think Art Peck managed to do his reversing lap because it was an open quali. That would have been something of a danger.
A disaster?
Yeah. That'd be kind of funny to watch, though.
Look at this, a beautiful big field here, man. Pace car lights are out. Mullet's down on the bottom. We are going to go live here for 199 laps at Las Vegas. Let's see who's going to be around at the end, man, to claim this one. Race number 2 here at DieHard Racing
There's the
League.
green. That's a good. Looks like a good start for the 21 of Todd Cray there, but you're still stuck behind Mullis. See everyone get up to speed. I don't think anyone's going to make any rapid moves at the start here. The front pack is already way too close together. You see this front 6 cars are already right up close together.
And look at the 21 of Cray trying to give a push to the 35. He wants to get that second spot.
Yeah, the 31 Seth Schultz ducked into the inside line and leaving Nevin Sura in the 75 of Robert Barris stuck on the outside line. Are we seeing the inside line develop? And look at that. I don't know if they did that intentionally or not, but Cray and Mullis going into the mid to high line. And Cray might have a car on his inside now. He does. James Brown kind of blocks his entrance.
And James Brown looking now for that second spot. Guys doing a really good job here right now, but it's so hard to get away. It's going to be so hard to pass here. There, see that?
James Brown there and Mullis, they just could not line up correctly. They almost turned into a spin.
Yeah, I was watching that. I thought, especially in front of the pack, man, that is not going to be good because they do not have any fast repairs here.
Yep. Barris ducks into the low line as well. Leaves, well, I'm about to say he's going to leave Cray up there, but nope, he comes back into that higher line. Oh, and behind we got an almost 3 wide. We do. Jonathan Sorry, Jonathan.
Elardo.
Yep, and then Nevin Suru and Rob Jenkins were all
Wow, look at that. Almost 4 and 5 wide, dude. I'm telling you, these cars now, the way this package is, you cannot get away.
Yeah.
You see a lot of this tight pack racing. It's 68 is scaring me right there.
I know. I'm feeling the same, man. I'm feeling Smith skin corner. I'm fucking up waiting for it. But that small pack at the front is starting to actually make a small breakaway here. Looks like Seth's going to be behind James Brown trying to get past Jason Mullis.
And they got a good run going right now on the outside.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to get quite away. It looks like the rest of the pack will catch up to them.
If he can keep Mullis down there, get that outside run. Look at them side by side. They come across the stripe. It's going to be Brown.
Yeah, I think Brown might get this lap.
Yeah,
Look at
he's
Barris
got it.
giving him the push he's going to need. The rest of the pack is already reformed behind him.
And then there's a big split to the second pack.
Yeah, there's a smaller pack further back, about 5 or 6 cars on their own, unfortunately.
And look at this, we're still fighting it out right up here in the front.
Yeah, looks like Brown's actually getting a good push from Seth there, keeping him in the lead again. It looks like we see, I think it's Josh Jones?
59, Adam Matz, Todd Cray, Mark Jenkins, 3 wide back there.
Yeah, I saw Adam Matz pull it to the outside there. I'm guessing he's just giving up the spot, doesn't really want to fight it yet. Or maybe he's gone into the corner a little bit wrong. It's kind of funny, you look further back into this pack and it seems a bit more chill. Like, they're not obviously not racing each other, but it's not like hell for leather like it is at the front. And we see an almost 3 wide at the front.
Yeah, for a second.
The inside of Mullis.
Wow. Oh, that's tight.
Oh yeah, that is a power move there. He steals the inside from Mullis, who's been holding it since the start, and just goes, nope, this is my line now.
Robert.
Seth's behind Barris now.
Yeah, Robert Barris to the lead. Seth's going to try and push him clear. I'll tell you what, Mullen's still doing good, man. He's came from the inside line to the outside line. He's still up there with these guys.
I'm not surprised. Mullis has got pace. It's always glorious to watch him drive. He's definitely, like, he's shown up and just started getting faster and faster and faster. We've seen him do some amazing moves last season. I expect the same again.
Yeah. Let's kind of breeze through a little bit through the field real quick. There's the number 4, Caleb Thompson, all on the back of the 13. And looked like Caleb, I don't know, maybe he thought he was going to spin him and backed up just a little bit. Wow, it's amazing. Yeah, Robert Barris.
He's almost pulling away almost. You can't really do that at a play track, but he's like managing to get gaps and be like, nope, you just can't pass me.
Yeah, it's the way they got these cars set up now with this new package and everything. I mean, it's really hard to separate. That was part of their goal, NASCAR, when they were coming up with the package, was to try to keep the leader from disappearing. But, you know, just some guys can just, you know, get a setup and run away with it, man, you know.
Oh, yeah, car feels good for someone. It always will. There'll always be some guy who can just make the most out of that car.
I don't think it ever feels good for me, man, but it always feels good for somebody else.
Someday you will pass through the pack, mate. It will come someday, I swear.
Yeah, I know. I got one win.
Josh Stewart, Jeff Wills, and Jeff Hollingsworth are 3 wide still.
And look at that. That's Jeff Wills in the middle in that 17, man.
Yeah,
whoa!
That is a pack of really, really good drivers. So, looks like they managed to clear that out. That doesn't stay 3 wide anymore, which I'm willing to bet everyone is breathing a sigh of relief.
And look
I think we're 3 wide further up.
And look, we're getting ready to go 3 wide again right now.
Yeah. Look at Patrick DeSoni. He's starting to poke it. Look at Never looking to the inside. Decides not to do it.
Wow.
And look at Jason Mullis on the outside with Harris just holding side by side. This is beautiful pace from both of them.
Yeah, Mullis got back to the lead again. We'll see if he's going to grab it again that time by the line. The Mullis definitely holding on tight here, man. Started on the pole, got shuffled back to about 3rd or 4th, and here he goes again.
Watching Jason Brown and Seth Schultz behind him, they actually almost are forming a breakaway from the pack here. They're not quite got a gap yet, but you see them slowly just pulling a bit of distance. They might be able to separate if the pack slows down at all.
See what they got across the line.
Again.
Yeah, Mullis again. It's going to be 6 laps led. Barrett's doing really good down on the bottom, and I wonder if it's going to eat up those tires.
Yeah, well, from what I've been told, it does get looser on the longer runs, but when you're in the draft, of course, it gets rather tight. Look at that shunt from Seth there onto Brown.
I was just getting on there because I saw he was hooked up to that back bumper.
Oh, yeah.
See,
shot him like a missile there.
But you know what? He was doing it smart. He did it on the straightaway, back off him in the turns, hit him on the straightaway, man. You know, try to get it lined up as straight as you can and get what you need. And look at that. That's going to put Seth back up to 3rd. He was able to push him in a little bit faster in that turn and make him have to back out of it.
Yeah, I mean, the shunt he gave him was just on the very end of the straight. Look at Barris. He's now slowing behind Melton. We might see this front pack of 5 cars.
Oh, we got something going on back here.
Oh, I think that is a 22 holding on.
Whoa.
Everyone's ducking and dodging. Oh,
Something.
they have a car. Oh, who's that?
Yeah, something happened with the 4
Hollis.
and made.
Hollis is spun.
Did he really?
Yeah.
All right, wait. Let me find it.
Oh no! This is the worst part. No one had anything to do with that.
Let me see. I'm gonna have to back us up a minute, everybody. We got to see what happened.
He just got loose and just had to go into the grass and just hold on for dear life.
Yeah, look, we're watching it right now. Oh yeah, the back end. There it goes. The back end just started coming out. Oh, right through the grass. Did a good job though, man, getting it off the track and not hitting anything.
Oh yeah. Oh well, and Rob Jenkins now spinning on the inside of the track. He's off track as well, so we shouldn't get another caution. But wow, just did he get help there, or did he get self?
Trying to find it.
Oh, if he had a tiny bit of help, he got bounced on the inside
And
by
no yellow.
No yellow. He was off the race line entirely, down
Let's
in
see
the
what
inside.
happened. We're going back to look. Watching the 10 here of Jenkins.
And another.
Oh. Hard hit to the outside wall, but the car's still good. We got Schultz up here in second, Todd Cray in third, James Brown fourth. James Brown and Mark Jenkins now side by side in 2 almost identical cars. One's got a yellow tail fin, one does not.
It's good to see James Brown up here too. So was Mark Jenkins.
Yeah, Mark Jenkins, look at him moving, man. Was it Mark that was...
Ahead of them, just right in front of them. Oh, Cray, Seth Schultz,
It
and Rob Barris.
might have been Mark that was having troubles with his computer for the last couple of weeks. I'm not sure if it was him or Rob. One of them were, I know.
Well, these guys are fighting for 4th and 5th at the moment because up ahead of them you still got Cray, Seth, and Barris.
Yeah, and look at Barris already got a 3/10 lead right now on Schultz. So Schultz, we'll see if he's up to his old tricks and going to save those tires.
I mean, we've seen 2 people already lose their rear ends, so we might see the tires starting to go.
And look at Bruce Pearson, Ron Hollyfield, and Art Peck.
Man, you caught my eye. I was looking in the exact same place. Yeah, hopefully going past Bruce Pearson on the inside.
Yeah, it was a good move right there. If he can slide, he doesn't have the room to slide it up, but he still has some momentum.
You've got side by side with Thomas McBride and Cal Thompson, but looks like number 4 right behind them. It's number 4? Yeah, it's number 4.
Yeah, Caleb Thompson, yeah. Josh Stewart in that 22, 53 of McBride. McBride, he wasn't always in the 53, was he? I thought he was in like the 83 or something.
One thing I say, don't ask me to remember numbers or dates, because I'll forget both.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'll have you do the math.
Yeah, you do the math, I don't remember the numbers after. I'm surprised by Seth, Cray, and Barris, who managed to pull away consistently. The rest of the pack has not been able to catch up with them. I guess they're still too busy fighting at the moment. We've got a lot of side-by-side going on.
Yeah, and if you...
Devin Mitsuru passing by James Brown for 5th.
Oh, look at that. I like that car Iwatsu's got, man. That is a nice... that is really nice. Look at that. Got the pony on the side, man. That nice stripe down the left side. Nice and simple, but, man, very eye-catching, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, when I first saw it, I went, is that Herbie? It was like, no, it's not. It's wrong colors, but it looks nice.
Yeah, that is definitely nice. I love that Mustang, man. I got it. I painted one up with my company on it, and I can't wait to get it out on the track, man, and do some racing with it.
Something a little funny here. Mullis and Jenkins, you both had their spins, are now together in 27th and 28th driving together. So maybe they can try and get some pace together and get back to the front, or maybe they'll fight it out for a bit of fun.
If they're smart, get in line, man. You know, I know it's hard when you're out there because you want to, you want to pass that car in front of you. And if the car in front of you is a little bit slower, it's so hard to stay behind them, man. But you'll make up so much more time if you can just get in line. Look at
this pack. Everyone's starting to separate. That being said, though, they are still within drive of each other, so we might see the pack all come together again.
Just trying to look. Let me see. We got the 24 of Tellez, the 23 of Jonathan Lardo side by side, followed by the 53 of McBride and the 4 of Thompson. And look at this, dude. We got coming to 25 laps already. It's been some hard racing, man. No caution. These guys been able to keep it off the track and keep it clean.
Oh, I was gonna say, you know, is it the end of the race yet? No, these are still going.
And
So it
look,
will start to become a bit of a tire conserve race for a bit. I think people trying to push for position, but they look after their tires.
now look at this. If you look at Robert Barris, he's got 8/10 on Seth Schultz. And then if you go back to Craze, about 8/10 ahead. And then go back to Mark Jenkins, he's a little bit over 8/10 behind. And then Iwasuru and Brown are closer. So those top four spread out from each other, but actually spread out too.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I feel like that's just out of the range of the draft. Like they're all just out of range. So I don't think this is possible. Maybe the draft was hurting everyone, and now that everyone's gotten away, they've gotten their speed. It just looks like it's so weird. Everyone's about the same distance from each other.
And I remember somebody saying, somebody was saying that you don't really feel the draft on these. I want to say it was the Cup cars. I'm pretty sure I think it was the Cup cars. I was reading somebody saying that they really couldn't feel the draft on these like you did before. Yeah, Judy was just saying that it was Mark that was having the issues. So seems like Mark's having a pretty good run so far here in fourth. Looks like so far no technical issues, so hopefully he'll be able to keep it here on the track and keep on going with a good run right here fourth.
I was keeping an eye out in the field just a moment, just having a bit of a look around. I saw Hollingsworth have a very, very small spin, like his rear end was just starting to kick out. So
Really?
his tires are starting to die. The rear ends are going to start getting a little bit loose. It's not catastrophic yet. People are still able to hold on, but just expect it to get a little bit more and a little bit more. And by the end of this stint, people are going to be crying for fresh tires.
Yeah, especially as the fuel burns out and the rubber goes down on the track. Matter of fact, let me take a look at the weather here. We got still 97 degrees on the track, so not too hot, a little bit hot, not too hot. Let's see, who can we jump in with? Let's jump in and take a ride around with DeSonia. Right now, DeSonia's sitting in 8th, and he's got 183 miles an hour.
My name has got Hollingsworth, and behind them you got Jeff Wills and Josh Stewart. Currently fighting it out, actually. They had a bit of a contact there on the exit of 2. At least I'm guessing that's 2. something, all the corners are the same.
Looking back from Willis right now to Josh Stewart. And that Mustang right there.
Then behind them, you've got Caleb Thompson and Cody Franklin pretty close together as well, with Thomas McBride sticking his nose into this as well. McBride trying the inside of Thompson. I think it's going to work. Thompson's going to get the draft, and Franklin just drive away.
Like,
oh, man.
Even,
I guess you were watching what I was watching there, right?
Yeah, I think so. With Franklin? Or were you watching
yeah.
something else? Franklin looked like he was like had to chase it down the track.
Yeah. I saw a bit further ahead of him as well. Josh Stewart pretty much pushing Jeff Wills there. I'd say the draft is definitely there, but it feels like everyone's almost more comfortable out of it, as everyone's starting to leave the draft behind.
Yeah, I think you got more grip out of the draft. I think once you're in the...
What I was told, they are looser on longer runs, but it's tight in the draft. So maybe once you're in the draft, it gets between tight and suddenly loose.
Like
you saw a few guys suddenly snap
like
out.
that surprise loose, you know?
Yeah,
Just,
like the moment you leave the draft wake, all of a sudden it just goes, oh, by the way, we're spinning now.
Watching right now, Stewart trying to complete the pass here on Jeff Willis. It looks like he may have it now.
Yeah, he's definitely got it. Willis might try across
and look at
the gap he's got.
And look at Hollingsworth now and DeSonia. Hollingsworth trying to look to the inside.
You notice back of Hollingsworth's car, the back right is a little dented. Now, that's a little bit of damage, but that might be enough to start unsettling that car, especially on a track like this.
And look at Stewart closing in on these guys.
I mean, yeah, now he's gotten past Jeff Willis. He's probably got a good run there and just broken his chains. And he goes Hollingsworth again, inside of DeSonia. DeSonia's going way wide, going to let him pass. And look at Stewart just flying up like a gunshot.
Oh, man, you need that whole track for that exit, you know?
Oh, yeah. It looks like DeSonia will get the draft from Hollingsworth and leave Stewart behind him.
Yeah, but
So
Stewart's pretty quick right now, though, so watch out.
And another little thing heating up as well, Mark Jenkins getting behind Todd Cray last lap was a 10th faster, and now he's pretty well close to him. If they can get together, you might see them drafting together. And up ahead of them, you've got Seth Schultz coming up behind the lapped car of Rob Jenkins.
Yeah, it's too bad for Rob, man. He was having a good run there until he got stuck. Even Mullis close to it now.
We might see a little bit of help for Jenkins and Seth, though.
Stewart almost makes contact with the zone here. That was close, man. He sucked up right to the back of him, and it looked like he was actually going to run him over and cut it at the last second, man. But look at that. He manages to get by.
Looked like I was hoping Rob Jenkins might get behind Seth and give him a bit of a push, but look at the front and right of Rob Jenkins' car. That is not going to be helping his aero at all. In fact, that's a lot of front right. It's going to get tight every corner.
Yeah. He hit that outside wall pretty hard, man.
Yeah, and then he pinged into the inside wall with the same side, I believe. So yeah, I'm not too surprised. Look behind him, Todd Cray coming up, so is Mark Jenkins. These guys are running pretty fast right now. They're actually running faster than Seth. Not by much, but little bits here and there. And Barris is still running just off in his own race at this point. He's just doing his own thing. He's actually catching up with the lap car of Jason Mullis, the original leader there too.
Yeah, that's got to hurt, man. Mullis was the pole setter here, man. Oh, that's got to hurt if he gets put down a lap.
Look behind, Hollingsworth is still fighting out with Adam Matz. And behind him, Josh Stewart is catching up. Looks like Hollingsworth is going to dive it on the inside of Adam Matz. Matz is probably going to defend on the outside, get a really good run on exit. Hollingsworth holding on to it. Yeah, he does, but Matz will defend his position there. And Stewart's trying to catch up. In fact, he's actually caught up so much he's almost alongside Hollingsworth.
Hollingsworth trying to complete the pass.
Yeah, I think he'll probably get it now. He's now got Josh Stewart behind him. Is Stewart going to try a pass of Hollingsworth now?
See, he had the room to slide it up. You need that whole track to slide up.
I want to keep an eye on Stewart now. Stewart is known to be rather aggressive and can definitely make moves stick. Oh, look at that wiggle. Oh, oh man, some wheel work behind that one.
I'm telling you.
A moment you're just like panically moving the wheel back and forth until you get some grip. Like, come on.
Wow, look at that.
Good
Josh
save.
Stewart sliding it right up.
Yeah, he's going to be right behind Hollingsworth again. These guys are smart. They'll probably try and work together and try and push forward. Then again, that's not fun.
And we're looking at about what, like 50, 52 laps or so on fuel, roughly?
Yeah, somewhere between 50 to 51 laps on fuel. I'm assuming that was all at race pace in a pack. If you're alone, you might be able to save tiny bits, but I don't see it happening.
The only one I think that could save anything right now would be Barris if he wanted to kind of back off, because he's got 1.9 over second place Schultz.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm curious if anyone's planned for this as well. Ooh, look at Jason Mullis having a bit of a wiggle in front of Barris there. I'm curious if anyone's prepared for that, because we saw a lot of pack racing at the start and in practice. I'm not sure if anyone actually practiced lone racing, just lone green flag runs. Because those people are playing probably to pit in pairs, to go in there with your pit buddy, come back out and keep going, but at the moment it seems like single cars are doing good, so we might see people try and do some fuel strategy now. Maybe eke an extra lap or two.
And we're looking back right now from Mullis to the leader. Oh, I see some smoke down on the track somewhere.
I'll have a look.
I saw Kenneth Sager in the pits. I wonder if he had anything to do with that. Let me back it up. Yeah. Oh, Kenneth Sager and makes. All right, hold on. I got it backed up here. He made contact with. I want to say. Oh, he hit the wall and made contact with the 6. And he hit the wall extremely hard. Rodney Kramer kept on going, but Sager ended up having to tow it to the pits.
A little bit of a fight between Barris and Mullis here.
Yeah.
Mullis is sitting outside, making it a bit of a nightmare for Barris.
He doesn't want to get, be that car lap down.
They almost had a moment together too, so this is entertaining to watch if nothing else. Mullis like, but I want to race. This is my position. This is where I was fighting.
He's just got to hope now that Barris doesn't put anybody else a lap down and a caution comes out so he can get back.
Our first pit. Todd Cray in the pits.
Todd Cray.
And Cody Franklin, what's going on with him? I think Cody Franklin's going for a wild ride, holds onto it, gets it through the grass. What in the world was that?
I got to go back and look.
Let's have a look-see. Oh, he kissed the outside wall, went straight through the grass like a
Oh,
spinning.
there he is. Yep, right through the grass. Wow.
That was remarkably clean for what that was. Well done.
Yeah, and right back up on the track. Nobody. Wow, dude.
Now, we said it was 50 laps on fuel, right? And Cray's pitted on lap 42. He's still going to need 2 more stops, but maybe he's thinking pit early, get fresh tires, and try and keep the speed up earlier on.
I guess by the way the race is going, I don't really think they're expecting too many cautions if we haven't had one yet.
At the moment, I think. Let me just double check.
Here comes the 93 of the Sonia. There's a couple guys getting ready to come in. Bunch of guys coming down pit road.
Yeah, coming in as a group pretty much. Jones, McBride. We got Adam Matz and Patrick DeSonia.
Anybody going to do a 2-tire stop?
I don't even want to think of someone doing that. Like I said, I am kind of curious how far the tyres would go in this, but I mean, I would not be the guy to try that. Okay, maybe I would, but that's because I'm not really going to be competitive in the first place.
Well, looks like everybody got 4 tires on that one, just judging by the numbers. So,
yeah. You'd have to have absolute titanium balls to make that work.
Yeah, that's.
And I would not be that guy. It is apparently a 2-second plus fall off on your tires, but I believe it's on a 50-lap run, so I have no idea what that is on 40 laps.
I just think if you do it under green, even if you do it under yellow early on, you're just gonna get swallowed up. We see it all the time, you know.
Yeah. And pace is definitely king. Look, watching Todd Cray at the moment. Look at his pace compared to Art Peck and people around him. He's just flying. Just got past Peck and got past Spider there.
Yeah, Spider we haven't even seen tonight, man, at number 5. He's up here in 14th.
He's been sneaking forward. I believe Spider was the last car with a qualifying time. Started 21st, now in 15th, 14th. He's been sneaking forward, just keeping real under the radar. But I expect to see him in the top 10 for damn sure, but we might see where he pops up. You might even get him in the podium at some point.
Well, if you look,
if we get a course.
his best lap was a 30.189. His last lap was a 31.189. And he's on 48 lap tires. So just give you an idea what the drop off is. It's not a super, not like it's a killer drop off.
Yeah, like I said, I'm very curious. People obviously practice here, but have they practiced solo? I think that people are expecting a big pack race, but it's quite. We actually have a bit of a 3-way fight. McBride, DeSonia, and Adam Matz all still together fighting it out. These guys are the guys who pitted together. I don't know. I'm kind of curious why they're fighting rather than sticking together, but maybe they think, you know what, we're doing this for fun anyway. Or maybe there really is a strategy just to avoid the draft as long as you can.
My strategy is stay alive to the end. That's it. I haven't had the best of luck the last few weeks, man. I've been one race, I felt like I had a target on my back the whole race, man. No matter what I did, dude, I was in 5 different wrecks, and each one of those wrecks, not one of them was my fault. I was just a victim of circumstance, bro.
Yeah. We've got Pearson and Adam Lewis currently going to the pits as well, and Jason Mullis now into the pits as well as Robert Barris.
Oh, Barris coming in, huh? Let's drive down with Barris on his pit stop.
We also have Josh Stewart behind them as well. It's following these guys. Oh wow, and Thompson and James Brown.
These guys don't want to see.
Was having another moment with another car. Sonia just avoided Franklin there.
Yeah, they don't want to see a wreck now, man. Not while they're in the pits. It's like, come on, man.
Oh! Well done to Franklin for holding on to that.
Here comes
I wonder if
Schultz.
that was assisted. It was very confusing.
Who was that, Franklin?
Yeah, Corey Franklin, exit of 4, going to the pit entry. He wasn't really trying to get pit entry, but he had one wild moment.
Yeah, I just backed it up. Let's take a look and see. He's coming into 1 and 2 right now. I like the car though, man. That big click.
Yeah, he's now going to the pits as well, so that car needs to be either repaired or fresh tires, but he's having a rough ride.
I want to see if
Jenkins
he.
going in. Got Nevin and Jenkins going in now as well. But I don't know if you caught that, but yeah, I think he had a touch from perhaps from Desonia. Went like 40 degrees sideways, holding onto it, then just snaps forward and keeps driving.
And look at the leader right now, the 27, Steve Yenich.
It's time under the sun, man. And he's got that Tampa SUV rentals with the nice little sun on it as well, so perfect.
He started 22nd.
Yeah. Everyone gets their time on tracks like this. And we see Jeff Willis now going to the pits as well. It looks like.
Oh, look at him. He's coming in. Wow. Somebody's coming in hot behind him. The 17, Jeff Willis. Wow, dude. He slowed that thing down in time. Spidle now up to the front.
Wow.
Yeah, you saw that? I thought he was going to come in and just like wreck these dudes, man. He got it wound down in time, I believe.
Oh, yeah. He did. For the looks of it, he definitely did. He was about 10 miles below the speed he needed when he got in. But, man, whoo-hoo, riding that stallion all the way in.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Seth Schultz just blew past Brad Spidle like he was standing still. And here comes Spidle now.
Yeah, I think Spidle decided, yep, these tires need replacing. And probably need some fuel at this point, too. Actually, hold on. We're at lap 54.
55 now.
So we've gone 2 laps beyond the expected fuel as well. So this open green flag runs are doing pretty good.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here with Jeff Yenich. Did something happen that he couldn't get into pits, or did he get black flagged or something? Because he's just strolling it. Let me see if he's running. Oh, he's out of fuel. He is out of fuel.
Did he not get fuel on his pit stall?
Yeah, something happened in his pit stall. Hold on. I need to back up and find out because he did pit.
I
thought
can't see him pitting.
No. Yeah, no, you're right. He did not pit, and he is out of fuel. Oh, it's going to hurt.
Oh, man, the sun is no longer shining on that car. He's going to make it to the pit lane, I think, just
barely. But look, he's going laps down.
Yeah. Clutch it in, buddy. Hope it rolls.
He's just barely there now.
Hold on. I can hear his engine.
No.
I think he realized how low he was on fuel, and he's gone all the way to the inside, put it like the very little amount of throttle possible. Just limping. He will make it, but man, that's going to be some
it's going to hurt. Meanwhile, Todd Cray up there taking the lead. Robert Barris back in second, about 2.4 seconds back. Cray did stop. Cray stopped. He's on lap 14. Barris is on lap 6.
Yep, but Cray did indeed pit early. He's actually the first guy, I believe, to pit for tyres. And it's definitely given him a gain now, but look at that. Barris can see him ahead of him.
Yeah, 2.4 seconds. And, well, that time Cray was a little bit faster. Let's see what Barris got across the line. Oh, Barris was a little bit faster. So they're going back and forth time-wise, but I do think Barris is going to catch him.
Yeah, after a while, those tires will start to slowly come off the cliff there.
Look at this crowd back here. Oh, my goodness.
Has the pack reformed? It has indeed. Look at this.
Stewart, Jenkins, Hollingsworth, Iwitsuru. And then these guys, Joshua Jones and McBride, all these guys were all stuck together. Adam Matz, all of them, man. They were all just like crammed together, man. No space.
Yeah, there's a nice little brawl going on there for sure. It looks like Jenkins is trying the inside of the 22 of Stewart. That's what I don't think I like about these tracks, man. Like the pack separates, and all of a sudden it just reforms like it's an organic thing. It's like, hey, we're back now.
Yeah, it's like it reforms like a fire, man.
Oh yeah.
And Seth Schultz is under pressure by the 35 of Mullis. Mullis is only 1 lap down, and I believe is Mullis Rodney Kramer's the lucky dog spot right now in the number 6.
I believe.
Oh, they're 3 wide back there. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I believe Mullis is just sitting there giving him some draft help. I don't think he's going to try and make a move there at all. He's not in a position to do it. Yeah, 3 wide for these guys. They're crazy.
That is, who is that? That's the 30 of Iwitsuru, the 97 of Hollingsworth, and the 22 of Stewart, man. These guys were really fighting it out.
Jenkins trying to pull away from this pack. If these guys keep fighting, Jenkins might be able to get away with it. Well, look at Stewart. Did you see that? Or was that just me?
No,
Stewart looks like his rear end was starting to let go there. That being said, that's just how Stewart drives, I think. He just right on the ragged edge all the time.
A lot of these guys will just throw it around, man. Go to the nose.
nipping off the time. Very little bits. He's getting a couple of hundredths a lap. So I think he will probably catch him, but it's going to be a long run before that happens. When he does, though, I think Cray will be pitting for his next set of tyres, and he's just going to do it all over again. But here we see Hollingsworth and Iwetsuru now almost side by side, and Stewart almost blocking off Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth now going to the inside. And look up ahead of them. Hold on. Mark Jenkins is now going to compete with Seth Schultz for third place. Mullis has seen us just backed out a little bit. We now go side by side for third with Jenkins and with Seth.
And Mark Jenkins on 1 lap fresher tires, man. Can it really be that much of a difference?
Whoa, Cody Franklin again. Whoa, man, he almost caused a big one there. Oof. That truck it's bent in so many ways.
Let me see, I'm backing up here. Let's rewind and see what happened.
Again, the straight before
Oh,
one.
yeah. Yep, he kissed the wall, but luckily it didn't shoot him back down like it did earlier.
It did shoot him down, but everyone else saw it, and everyone just dove to the inside real quick. That was good maneuvering from everybody there. Good spatial awareness.
Look at, who is that? The 76, Joshua Jones on the outside, James Brown on the inside.
And Thompson
Caleb
behind.
Thompson, man, they, wow.
They wanted pack racing, they got it.
You would think there was like 5 to go. Here we go, Stewart and Hollingsworth. And Iwetsuru again.
A quick mention as well ahead of them. Looks like Mark Jenkins just blown past Seth.
Yeah. And it's only a 1.5 lap difference on tires, really, man, but big difference.
Something must have happened to Cray because his lap time just dropped hard. This lap, he was 3/10 slower than Barris. Actually, he's been that way for like the past few laps, I think.
He could be saving. Remember, he pitted earlier.
Yeah, but that's a lot of lost time he's taken. That is painful. You see Barris is now pretty much, he's almost been within range.
He's right there, yeah, 7/10, man.
Yeah, next lap he'll be there. You know, he's starting to get within the draft range. He's actually get a little bit of the draft here. The closer he gets, the more powerful it's going to get.
And you can see Barris right there.
I don't know what happened there. Just like the last few laps, Cray's times just really suddenly dropped. Obviously they've been slowly degrading, but I feel like it just all of a sudden accelerated there.
And what's going on back here?
Just a Charlie F drop.
Look at, man, wow. Well, where's Seth?
Mention further back as well. Matz, McBride, Jones, Thompson, Brown, they are all now single file. So maybe they've decided it's time to work together.
We go back to Jason Mullis right now is your lucky dog if something does happen.
You can tell he's hoping fervently for it to happen.
He's trying really hard to hang on to it. The only person really in a spot is the 6 of Rodney Kramer. Oh, yellow is out. Looks like DeSonia. Yeah, Robert.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick DeSonia. Robert DeSonia. Where did I get Robert from?
Whoa, Patrick just had a self spin. Just snap oversteer, just done.
Let me go back.
Did his best to try and save him. Just wouldn't work.
We're watching him right now, the 93.
Try to save it one direction, doesn't hold on, then all of a sudden it goes the other way and he's just gone straight into a wall, can't stop it.
Oh, yeah. I see him snap to the outside. Hard hit, too. Wow. Who was that just passed him? Somebody went floating
inside,
by,
Josue
yeah.
Tellers.
Was it?
That was Josue Tellers on his inside.
Yeah, wow. He got lucky on that one.
He was still driving, but he just stopped and put it into the pits. Not quite sure what happened there.
Cray with the lucky break here, man. If he was starting to drop off, you know what I mean? Now's the time to come on down.
Well, there's one problem with this, unfortunately. The pack has reformed.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's going to be on fresh tires. All right, who is going to do 2 tires? Who is going to do 4? And would you try it now?
Absolutely no one. I can't see it. I have to question their sanity sent into a cycle if I saw a two-tire strategy here. I just don't see it being anything but an unmitigated disaster.
Well, this is definitely gonna help Mullis, because this will put Mullis back on the lead lap. So if he's got the car that he had during qualify, it'll definitely help him. So it looks like Cray's gonna be the first one out.
What's up? What the world? Did you see that?
No, what?
Watch Barris's exit.
Oh, where is
It's not
it?
on the brakes. He wanted to get in the third. He deliberately chose to get in the third there. He let Seth get past him. He wants to be on the inside line behind Cray, I think.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Sneaky little call from Barris there. Oh,
Yes, sir.
But smart call there. We'll see how that goes for him.
So Jonathan stays out to lead a lap. Let's see. He's got 16 laps on those tires. I can't imagine him staying out, but we don't really know him yet, so I'm not really sure. See what he does. And at number 23, he stays out so far. I don't know.
What that noise was. I was hearing someone revving like mad. It turns out it's just Rodney Kramer in first gear. I was like, what in the world? Is someone like revving their engine like mad? Nah, it's just him in first.
Let's take a quick look here, man, at the summary. We've, wow, 12 lead changes. And we're only under caution number 1, and we are at lap number 71 of 133. So, man, these guys are doing a great job here.
And I don't know if it can happen or not, but we saw that the fuel dies at lap 55. We
Yeah.
saw that happen with, I believe that was Jeff Yench.
Yeah.
We now know the exact number on a full run. Can you stretch that by a bit?
And Jeff, look at him. He's only
They
one
can
lap
stretch
down.
5 laps. They can stretch 5 extra laps out of that. That will be to the end of the race.
He's only one lap down, and I believe he is in front of the leader, so he should be able to, he's right in front of the leader, so he's going to get the wave around and get back on the lead lap, so that's really going to help him out.
Yeah, but that does mean like it's gonna be about 50 laps, I believe. No, 60 laps. Sorry, from the start. It was 55 laps when they ran out of fuel. That's how close this is. Someone might stretch it for those 5 laps. It's gonna be a nail-biting 5 laps to pull off, especially with the pack raring behind you. But it can happen. I'm betting someone's gonna do this. Our money's on it now. If anyone, I have to pick Barris to do it too, because we know what Barris can do with that. He can save fuel.
I think while we are under caution, I'd like to get a word in with Nevin. What do you think?
Sounds good to me. But like I said, the lights are out currently. Got a minute.
Hey, Nevin, what's through? This is the SR booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I copy.
Hey, man, first of all, me and Wingnut got to say, dude, we love your car, man. We were commenting about that. Love the paint job that's on the car, man. You got that Ford Mustang out there. Definitely loving it, man. How's the car feeling for you tonight?
I thought it was going to get loose, but as the tires go down, it's still pretty stable. It's flat-footed.
Well, you're doing really good here, man. You started 4th. You're currently 4th. Looks like you're running a pretty decent race. Car's a little bit dirty. We've seen some rubber on there and all. But, man, definitely a great run for you guys here tonight. You got to be loving that Mustang, buddy.
Yep, paint job was fitting.
All right, dude. Well, we wish you the best. Hopefully we see you on the podium at the end here. And good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
I see them.
Just in time for him too. The free pace was about to go in, so
Yeah.
you just gave him the time to get it back in there.
It didn't tell me.
Great, look at Craig go.
It didn't tell me it was pacing or anything. And all of a sudden I saw them going 2 by 2. I was like, oh, I better cut this short.
I tried to say that the pace car lights were out, but it was a bit too late at that point.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at his lead. Barris and Cray already together and trying to lead the pack behind.
And look at Iwatsuru.
Nevin now in third, actually
Yeah.
getting past. And Barris now to the inside of Cray. He's already making his move.
Wow.
Whoa, what happened further back? What in the world? Look at behind the first 6 cars.
Oh.
What in the world happened here?
Something happened with James Brown. He's falling back fast.
Yeah, someone had a massive moment. Oh, whoa, there we go, I found it. It was Jeff Hollingsworth, Caleb Thompson.
Contact between them?
Between 1 and 2, yeah, and
Oh.
everyone got shook up. Looks like
Take a
Adam
look
Matt
at-
got a tap.
Take a look up front right now. Robert Barris, Never Knew Tsuru, who we just talked to, running in second. Stewart sitting there on the inside in third at the moment. But you got Cray and Jenkins side by side, and the 31 of Schultz pushing. So we
We
got
also had a three cautions back on that restart. That little contact between Hollingsworth and I believe that was, I can't remember actually. But a lot of cars had to go ducking and dodging to get away from that. That's why the
Yeah.
package was separated.
it separated quick. Thankfully, no yellow, man. So we keep it green. But look at that, man. Great battle going on up here in the front, man. Top 6. It was Suru in that nice paint job, man. Showing what that car got tonight, man.
He's got a good paint on it. Look at this little front pack like there. This is going to be a great fight between these guys. We're keeping an eye on Seth. Look at Seth sitting at the back here. I'm wondering.
Yeah,
He
he was pushing a little bit, but he might be going into a little bit of a tire save, let these guys burn it up, or maybe he burned them up because he was pushing really hard.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's doing tire save or perhaps a tiny bit of fuel saving just by sitting at the back. You don't have to do throttle too much back there. You can just sit behind. Actually, I wonder if that's what Cray's doing too, because Cray fell to the back of this pack as well. And Cray was fast, so I'm wondering if he's doing the same thing, just tire strategizing it to the end if he can.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, look at how many laps we got.
Yeah, like I said, it is really close to the numbers we've seen.
Look how close these guys are.
Yeah. this brawl is nowhere near done. Look at Caleb Thompson. Joshua Jones have actually managed to catch this pack. And then Brad Speidel and Steve Yanich now behind them as well. This pack is already reforming.
It's just like you said. I see the 23 having some issues. Alardo 2 laps down.
Did you see that?
No.
23, as you said it, went to go from the apron to the track and almost lost it.
Oh.
had a little bit of a scare, but he managed to hold on. He's all good.
And we got Josh Stewart now challenging for the lead on the outside. He got around Iwasuru. Now he's trying to make a move here on Barris. He's got a great run going.
I always love watching Stewart and Barris fight out. It's yin and yang there.
Yeah. They should have a car that matches when they get together. It makes one car.
Oh dear God.
Half a paint job on each, you know what I mean?
I would never want to race that guy because he'd be aggressive, but also play a really long game.
And Barris still managing to hold on the inside. Look at
inside.
3 wide.
He's trying it. He's trying.
Yeah, we're there.
Got it right to the inside. He's going to steal the position. Oh, almost has a moment. Jenkins will get the pass there. And look at this. This has now slowed them down quite a bit. Look at the inside now again. Caleb Thompson now the inside of Nevin again. Nevins is just getting stuck in the middle of this.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot. And nobody better say it's the commentator's curse, because it ain't.
We had nothing to do with it, we swear.
No, I'm not driving. They got out of it though, man. And look at Stewart.
Get in front of Barris. Look at that. He just gets enough Barris to the back off there. But man, that could have been a bad moment there itself.
Wow, Josh Stewart.
I was gonna say that Seth was saving, but no, look at him. He's right on the inside, on the outside there, right behind Stewart.
Look at this crazy pack right here.
Oh yeah, and looking full further back, we almost saw another 3-way with Art Peck, Thompson, and Josh Jones. Just narrowly avoided that.
And look at the 27, Steve Yenich right up there now.
The question I have is where is Jason Mullis? Jason Mullis is in the second pack.
Yeah, he's 15th right now in the second pack, riding.
3-1. Steve Yenich, Brad Speidel, number 4 Thompson. And then the 24 is going to the outside, making it 3 wide again.
Oh.
That's why Teller's trying the outside there. This is just going to get a messy quick.
Wow. That is so close, man.
I feel like the draft is doing a lot better now than it was before, because everyone's managing to hold on to each other, even if they have a bit of fighting going on. And look at Seth on the inside of Josh Stewart. Oh, hold on, what's the 75 doing? What's Barris doing? Is he going to try the inside as well? Nope, doesn't quite try it. But he looked like he was indicating he's going to give it a go.
And look at Schultz.
Watching that 33 there for a moment too, Mark Jenkins, I thought for a moment you might have contact with the 21 of Cray, but they managed to hold off each other. No contact. I would say Art Peck up here. Peck started without a quality lap, so he was back in like, 25th he started. He's now in 7th position.
Yeah, I'm leaving up the in-car notification here on the side so that anybody watching that doesn't really know any of the drivers yet, you see the numbers and the names. You can kind of put the cars together.
Look at Seth and
Wow.
Barris.
That was close, man.
Pretty sure they actually touched at that point.
Here comes
And you got
Cray.
almost a three-way fight starting to develop. Mark Jenkins trying the inside of Stewart, but Stewart sees it, goes, nope, I'm down the apron as well.
And look at Cray trying on the outside again.
This fight just does not stop. Even further back, we just saw Josue Tellers get past Caleb Thompson. Thompson now going to go counter him on the inside here with a run.
Jenkins right behind Stewart, going to try to push him down on the inside line. Wow.
No, look at Barris and Iwatsuri. They're both falling back a bit from this. I think it always looked like Barris was falling back willingly, but I don't think he was. I think he just had a bit of a fight with, I believe that was Mark Jenkins perhaps, and fell back a little bit. Well, Barris starts in front of Spiral. Spiral's like, nope, I'm having none of that, and switches to the inside.
I'm just waiting to see what's going to go on here. Right now, Todd Cray and Schultz managed to get by Stewart. Stewart dropping back a little bit. Here comes Mark Jenkins now on the outside. Side by side with Stewart looking for third.
I think we're about the same position where we were last.
Whoa, that was close. Close.
I held my breath a little bit as well. But I feel like we're at the same spot we were before, where the draft seemed to die a little bit. We're seeing it again where people are starting to separate again. The pack's starting to thin out.
Go back here, Steve Yanish, Art Pack back in 10th. Back to 15th.
Little fights going on. Caleb Thompson and Art Peck, Steve Yenich and Josue Tellez. Mark Jenkins trying the inside of Seth Schultz. I don't think it's going to really quite work at the moment. But we might leave the door open for Josh Stewart if he can get the run.
Looking at Rob Jenkins, he's 23rd, one lap down. Bruce Pearson is right in front of him in the lucky dog spot. Jenkins still has that damage on the front of that car, though. Wow, look at Seth.
Here comes Josh Stewart.
Yeah, I was going to say Seth Schultz in second. Stewart now looking down on the inside of Jenkins. Look at all the rubber on those cars.
Oh, he makes contact with Jenkins. Luckily, it was a full side-on contact rather than a quarter panel, because that could have been a spin there.
It could have been really bad.
Behind Josue and Steve Yenich are still fighting it out. This fight has not ended. I think they've been side by side for almost 2 or 3 laps at this point.
And if you look at the 33 of Mark Jenkins, man, look at all the rubber on that car. That car, I don't know if you can see it or not, that car is dirty.
Oh yeah, he's trying to get a fresh paint job in that car. I think you heard when you said his car looked the same as I think it was...
Yeah. Who was it? There was somebody else sporting almost the same one except for the spoiler.
I believe it was James Brown. Yeah, it was, he heard you say his car was the same as James Brown.
Yeah.
Like, don't paint the fresh coat of black.
He's got a lot of rubber on there, man. A lot of rubber being put down on the track and a lot of rubber being kicked up. And look at, here he goes, going to make a move on the 31 of Schultz.
Yeah, I don't think Schultz can really do much about it at the moment. And letting Craig get away.
But Jenkins trying to move into second.
We'll get in front of him, but will Seth try the crossover?
I don't know.
No, he pushes him instead. Look at Stewart. Stewart came up like a bullet. He's now right behind Seth.
Because Seth usually saves, you know.
Oh, Cale Thompson going into the pits.
I wonder
So
if,
is Joshua Jones.
yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see red 24, 25. We still have quite a ways to go. Yeah, definitely gonna be one more stop.
Yeah, it does about cut it in half though, because it was about 60 laps, and that's right in the middle, I think. Oh, almost.
And track temperature went down to 88 now.
Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit late now. Looks like we've got a 5:35 p.m. The sun might actually go down by the end of this race. Or at least go into some real dark shades. What was with another car pitting? I believe that's Art Peck. Was in 12th going into the pits. And Adam Lewis diving in as well.
Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. Ask for shipping quotes. Low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. Clocksbychristopher.com.
All right, clocksbychristopher.com. This is the Clocks by Christopher Cup Series here at DieHard Racing League. And we are back.
Yep. This has been a lot of the same at the moment. Everyone's starting to settle down. We've got Jason Miles going to the pits as well. A few guys have got going in for their pits at the moment. I'm wondering who's going to try and stretch. I'm looking at people like Iwatsuru and possibly Barris, who did slot back to 5th and 6th. Barris is now moving forward though, so maybe he's decided he's not going to do that. Or maybe he just, waited till everyone else is quieted down. I'm very curious to see who's going to give it a try. It is, I believe, possible.
Yeah, we're only looking at, 29 laps right now of fuel when they cross the line this time. We still got quite a ways to go before, they can run out of fuel. So I think it's going to be, how comfortable are you with your tires? My problem is when you wait too long, it usually hurts me. So I don't know, man. I hate trying to figure out strategy when I'm racing.
Yeah, if you're pitting now. That splits it directly in half. You get the best tires twice. If you're staying out, well, you stay out. It doesn't require much brain power. But anyway, Barrett's going into the pits. Everyone was almost hitting him. And he goes, Todd Cray's, Barrett's almost losing it there. Got him alongside Cray going in. He gets the speed, I think. He might have been over by a few miles.
Let's see, we gotta see.
Alongside Cray, look at this.
Did he make contact with where'd he go? With Iwatsuru?
No, but he got real close.
Let me see, because it looked like, maybe Iwatsuru didn't know. Yeah, Iwatsuru got behind him. I don't think he knew. Wow, look at that. That was a great move right there. He did get that thing in time.
I think it's the same thing Cody Franklin did earlier. Just it snapped straight at the right time. Just perfect. And look at that, Cray's out, Barris is out, they're both going for it. And I believe Seth's in the pits too. There's also Mark Jenkins, and you got Josh Stewart as well. Everyone's going in. So is Never Knew It Suru. No one's trying to stay out.
I think once they've seen everybody coming in, you're going to lose so much time out there on older tires.
I meant stay out all the way to the end.
Looks like by the numbers so far, everybody's been doing 4.
Yeah, I don't think at any point.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Oh no, that time.
Yeah, we got a wreck. Jeff Hollingsworth and the 76. All right, let's go find out what happened. Oh man, that's going to change everything now.
Oh no, looks like Hollingsworth was. I don't know if he got touched by. No, he didn't get touched by Cale Thompson, but he was sliding out to the outside. The rear end snapped and he's just done. Before he could save it, he's already hit the 76 of Jones.
Yeah, you see the 4 right behind him. taking the inside. Oh, yeah, the back end just came out right into the 76, man.
Wrong place, wrong time. I was willing to bet that rear
Joshua
damage was going to hurt
Jones.
Hollingsworth. It did.
Oh,
But my God, that's going to change up a lot of things. That being said, oh my God, I think they're all a lap down.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It changes everything now.
Brad Spottle is licking his lips.
Oh, dude, that's a rough one. All right, so we are going to see Speidel 33 laps, Tellez 33 laps, Matt's 33 laps, Will's
Nope, never mind.
33.
Matt's staying out. I was about to say they're all going to pit, but nope, Matt's decided to defy me there. That is going to be such a shake-up of this grid, though. Just a crash at the worst possible time.
That put so many cars a lap down.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much the entire field.
And
Looking at from 6th place back to 22nd, so that is 16 cars that went a lap down.
And if these guys don't pit, none of these guys are going to be able to get the wave around. So, man, this is definitely going to this is going to hurt.
A random guess, I wonder if maybe perhaps Mats might just stay out. Just to leave them behind him.
Just to keep them a lap down. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Makes it a 5-car race. Even though you might not be able to keep up with them, you might get at least 5th, or maybe even get another crash and get to 1st. Hollingsworth's on the lead lap, but he's in the pit, so he will not longer be on the lead lap. I believe, actually, I think Jenkins might actually be in the lead lap, perhaps. It's saying he is. I have to double check that.
Yeah, Mark Jenkins is the last car on the lead lap in 5th. And then Hollingsworth just went into the pits. I think Hollingsworth now is going to be the last car in the lead. No, he can't be. No, yeah, it's showing him that he's still in the lead lap.
God. Oh, I would not be moving that car if I was Hollingsworth. I would be done.
Yeah,
Look at that front right.
That thing is looking pretty bad. He's not going to be in that spot for long.
The front left. Oh my God.
What front left?
Put your wheel away. Oh, it's coming.
There ain't no front left. It's like a modified, man.
Oh man, Mats does go in though, so that will change everything.
Okay, so now I don't know, but Speidel, man, I don't know if any of these guys are going to get a wave around. Looks like the only one that might get a wave around is the. No, there's a few guys up in front of Mark. Yeah, a bunch of these guys will get the wave around. Okay, yeah. All right. I lost where I was on the track, but I see it now. Yeah, there's a lot of guys going to get back on the lead lap. But we probably have, let's see, 20 lead changes, man. That's insane. And we only have 29 laps left.
It is going to be a brawl. Just a constant fight.
We're just waiting for things to come back around. Now, Mats went in. He was in 1st, right?
Exactly, yeah. So I believe 1st should now be Brad Speidel?
Yeah, but Mats is now being shown in 4th.
Yeah, because Mats did pit.
Right, but I'm saying he didn't lose hardly anything. 3 spots.
Yeah, I mean, everyone else was a lap down there, so when he pitted, he just came out where he was, essentially.
So
came out behind the first 4 cars.
He's got nothing to lose.
Yeah, I was thinking he might stay out just to force the cars a lap down. They would have tried passing straight away, but I mean, still, that's a very powerful move to make. But I think he's decided, no, that's a silly idea.
You see all the... Yeah, you see all the guys go. We're looking from the leader, Brad Speidel. See all the guys going around for their wave around. That's going to put...
we had 10 cars get the wave around there.
Yeah. Bruce Pearson in the number 3 is going to be your first car lap down, followed by Jeff Yanish, Ron Hollyfield, Jason Mullis, Joshua Jones, and Rob Jenkins. All those guys are 1 lap down. Then you got Rodney Kramer 2 laps down, and Jonathan Alardo 2 laps down, and Todd Cray 4 laps down. So Brad Spido looks like he's going to take the inside. Josue Tellez going to be taking the outside of that first row. Jeff Willis on the inside. Adam Matz on the outside. And then it's showing Mark Jenkins, but I don't even see him here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's further back. I'm surprised they didn't change it up. Okay.
Here's Spido.
Spido is gone. Green flag is out.
There he is.
I'm surprised it didn't put him in front of the lap down cars, but that's okay. So Tellez got a good run. He's second. Wills. Is that Wills or Willis? It's Wills, right? Yeah, Wills.
It's Wills. Yeah, I don't see a second eye, so it's Wills.
Wills and Matz going for third.
He's pushing Spider. He wants to get him away from this pack. He's like, no. We've got this. Let's go. Go. Let's get away from here. We must flee. Fly, you fool. I haven't got any more jokes, but yeah, they're trying to run away. They're trying to get away.
And look at that.
This is their chance to make their move and get the top two, so they're just going to run it as fast as they can. They can hold it out for about 26 laps. They will have it.
It's going to be tough, man, because you see once the pack forms, look at the 17 of Wills almost right there with him. So almost a 3-car breakaway.
Yeah, these guys, I think they're desperate just to hold on for this and just push and keep away from this. Oh, Tellez is pushing a little awkwardly there, though. Ooh.
Wow, look at that.
I will say, I'm always paranoid about pushing, man. I just worry that my Australian internet's going to become a weapon on these guys.
I don't want to be the middle car.
Look at Wills, man. He's like, no, I'm just going to sit here.
Well, Wills was trying to push the 24, but it wasn't working out really good. So there he goes. Yep.
They do not want this because look who's behind them. Mark Jenkins.
Yep, moving up. Look at this pack of cars coming.
And there's lap cars, and there's cars in the same lap, and there's just all messed up. We've got almost 3 wide about to show up between the 59, the 27, and the 6.
Oh,
look
at. Oh, look at.
And up ahead. Mark Jenkins now 3 wide at the inside.
He takes it all the way down to the bottom. And this is for the lead. Wow.
Look at these guys fight out. Look at Holyfield behind him as well. He's a lap down, but he's going to try and push Jenkins forward.
Wow.
Oh man, this end of the race is going to become absolute chaos.
Look at this, 3 wide for the lead.
It's still 3 wide.
3 wide for the lead. Look at this, it looks like it's...
Look at the 24. Don't make it 4 wide. No.
Oh! Oh, we got a few guys up in the wall.
And a caution.
Oh!
No.
Oh, no.
It just gets launched.
Yeah. Oh. And the 36, Art Peck gets a little piece of that. The 6. Oh, dude. That was crazy. That was crazy.
That was just madness.
I got to go back, man. Where did this all start?
24 is where that all started. Josue Tellez. I don't know if he tried to stick his nose in, but a bit of a connection there, then a bit of.
I can't find him. Where is he?
He was Josue Tellez.
Oh, there he goes. Hold on. Let me back up now. Hold up.
Had a slight touch with the 17 of Willis, but then all of a sudden you watch the other car, Brad Spider, number 5, gets a hit out of nowhere, which was just not connected at all.
Yeah.
There's a bit of net code there causing that, and he made it from bad to worse to worse to worse to suddenly it's just everyone. And I gotta say, props to CVNH there too. He could have come down and absolutely obliterated the 22. He tried to hold on to it. He couldn't quite get it. Unfortunately, he swung up into the 89, sorry. He tried his damnedest to hold on to that car.
Yeah, he almost got down to the bottom, but he made contact. I think that was a 22, right? Yeah.
No, he didn't make contact. He saw it and he did his best to avoid it.
Oh,
right.
Right.
He saw it coming. Wiggle right.
And
he was trying so hard.
And he got thrown too, man. Oh.
And we normally say, best person knows when to lock their brakes. I could not pick a moment where he should have locked his brakes there. There's nothing he could have done.
No.
If he locked, he would have created a smoke cloud, been in the middle of the road. He had nowhere to go there. He did his absolute best.
And look who comes out in the front. Mark Jenkins. Mark Jenkins.
Oh, God. Jenkins pit? He did not.
No.
He did not pit. Well, here we go, boys.
And I'm seeing some sunlight now, too, over on this side of the track. Got a lot brighter. Let's see if the temperatures changed any. No, it actually went down, 84. Let me see if the top 10 is correct. Yeah, Mark Jenkins. No, it's yeah, Jeff Wills, Seth Schultz, Adam Matz, Robert Barris. It was Suru, Stewart, McBride, Caleb Thompson, Adam Lewis. Let's see who's going to pit out of this bunch. Bunch of guys hitting pit road right now. I don't know, man. We're 20 to go here.
Yeah, it's going to be about 18, 17 laps on this restart. Ooh, and look who's in third place. Oh man, everything gets changed up real quick in this race.
Really fast.
Let's have a bit of a rundown of the people who've suddenly popped back up. Seth Schultz, third. Robert Barris, fifth. Devin Iwitsuru, sixth. Josh Stewart, seventh. Like all these guys who got kind of screwed by that pit stop. They're all back here and they're all within striking distance. This is going to be a madhouse.
Even the 42, look at Adam Lewis, man. He started 27th. He's sitting 10th. He's having himself a really good run. Art Peck started 26th. He's up in 11th. Where did Adam Matt start? He started 7th. He's 4th. Ewart Suru started 4th. He's right now in 6th. Stewart started 14th, and he is up here in 7th. So this is definitely gonna be put the straps on tight, throw your gloves on a little bit harder, and see who can make it to the end. Because man, I don't know the way these guys are bunched up.
Just for curiosity, who's your vote on right now? Who's your bet? Who you putting all the marbles on?
Man, I don't know. I know Mark Jenkins is looking good right now, but you got Barris with 2-lap tires. You got Iwitsuru with 2-lap tires. I don't know, man. Barris, man, I don't know. With the tires and the way Barris been, I think if Barris stays clean and gets up to the front, he'll be able to swallow up these guys up in the front.
So your bet's on Barris?
I think so, yeah.
I gotta say, man, track position is powerful. I'm looking at Jenkins. He had a fast car earlier. He had the pace. He's just gotta hold on at the start, pull a gap, and run for it.
He'll definitely get a good start because he's got control of the race. But he's on 15-lap tires, and Robert Barris is on 2. That's
but the tire drop off though is about it's 2 seconds after like 50 laps or so. So the distance won't be that much. If he can get Jeff Wills in front of Seth, get Seth fighting with everyone around him, he's got a shot at this. He just needs to go, like a lot of swear words I'm not allowed to say. Just go.
Dude, you should have never asked me because now I'm stressed.
Oh, who am I going to bet on now?
I don't know, man.
Restart's about to happen, but look at Jeff Wills. He's sitting a bit further back here, and the guy behind him is quite
really far back. I'd be like right up there, like, let's go, dude. What are you doing?
And there goes, look at Smart. There he goes. So
and look at Wills didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. I don't think he might have been a little bit psyched out there, but no, we're already 3 wide. Seth's already got the second place. Barrett's now the inside 3 wide.
Oh, contact.
Oh, but Jeff holds on to that. Well done.
Yeah, what happened to the 59 of Matt's, bro? He didn't go.
Yeah. My heartbeat would be going like a hummingbird right there. Oof.
Oh, here comes Schultz. Look at Schultz on the same amount of lap tires as Jenkins.
Yeah, well, maybe Jenkins can hold on to the back of Schultz and get going because look who's behind.
Yeah, here comes Barris. Barris with that 2-lap tire, man. I'm sorry. That car has got to be so much better.
Same with Stewart. Stewart's the kind of guy. This kind of short run is where Stewart is best. Just full on aggression if he can make it work. I think Stewart's Seth Schultz going to hope that Jenkins just holds out. Look at Barris now, all the way to the inside.
Yeah, he's not waiting.
Oh, they're going to be 3 wide. And
oh! Do they hang on to it?
So close there.
Oh,
they're still 3 wide. Jenkins is stuck in the
oh, Schultz going around.
Netco did that.
Oh. Wow.
Look at the mess. Oh.
Wow.
Watch out too. They didn't touch. It was just netcode.
I gotta go see that again. Wow, that was crazy, man. All I saw was
Yeah.
the 30 of Iwasuru going down on the bottom. I'm thinking to myself, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him.
Yeah. If you watch that, if you go in slow motion, you can see it happening. Never know Suri, netcode touches Jenkins, who then netcode touches Seth. Like there was a gap on both sides, but they do make like the netcode made him touch a slight bump, and all of a sudden Seth has gone sideways. That is so unfortunate because they could have been racing like that forever if it wasn't for the netcode. That makes me so sad. All the cars
I gotta
going
see.
everywhere. Some cars got king hit. 53 got sent hard.
I gotta see. Hang on a minute. Change this up.
I want to see netcode just go really slow on Jenkins. Go to slow motion there and watch that. You'll see what I mean. You can literally see the bump transfer.
Yeah, we're watching right now from the far chase too, because I want to see this.
Perfect camera to see it. You can just see that bump transfer from Iwatsuru into Jenkins. They were nowhere near each other. They had room, but unfortunately, when you're online racing, things can happen, and you saw it right there.
And you can tell there's a problem just by, like, if you're looking at the screen right now, by the way the screen is kind of pulsing like that. That's usually, yeah, look at that. It just like bumped him right out.
Exactly. You can just see it transfer. That's an absolute shame. Absolute shame. That was an amazing race for everyone here. But that being said, though, Nevin will get away with that one. He will be in second place, right behind Barris, and then behind him is going to be Josh Stewart, who got one hell of a king hit in the rear somewhere. That I'm pretty sure that didn't look like that before, right? His rear end was pretty fresh. I don't remember there being a giant dent.
Yeah. So they just.
To us, is it normal for everyone to sit in first gear and have it in high revs while in pace? Because my god, that noise.
I know. Well, some dudes do, because I don't know. I think they like it.
Makes me want to try and detonate your engine.
Yeah, well, that's what I think. You know, turn it into a grenade, man. All right, dude. This changes up everything now. Robert Barris up in the lead. Edward Stewart's going to be second. Stewart third. Matt's fourth. Hollingsworth. Look at Bruce Pearson all the way back up here in sixth. Wasn't he just like a lap down not too long ago?
To be fair, most of the guys in top 5 were all a lap down a while ago.
No, but I mean like on his own.
What really surprised me? Look who is in 5th position.
Yeah, Jeff Hollingsworth, man, with that.
Look at that car. That thing. That.
I think
That's so bad.
And Hollyfield is.
My god.
Hollyfield's still the first car lap down. Yeah, I don't know how he's even running, man. I would have blew up by now.
Yeah. Talking about grenades, that thing should have been one ages ago. Apparently the fuse is missing because my god, that thing just should not be running.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, this has been a great race here so far. We've had 24 lead changes. We're only at the caution number 4. The cautions came out late. Well, we ton of laps before the first caution.
At the start, everyone's pushing for position. They are keeping it safe, you know. Every mistake isn't going to be permanent. But at the same time, you know, you don't want to give up your car at the start. The track has been getting colder too. It's been slowly ticking down. 82 degrees now. We're closing on at 6 p.m. at the moment. I think we'll see the sundown in the. I don't think we'll see the sundown. The shadows are getting long.
Yeah, see it start getting a little bit more golden out there. So let's see. I'm gonna guess Robert Barris will probably take the inside on this. On this start.
Gotta say, man, I'm slightly salty, man. Your bet was right so far. Barris in first. Damn it.
I had a feeling he's been fast and he had, you know, night and day difference on the tires, man. If they would have been a little bit more closer on tires, I might not have, but just looking at it and seeing that he had the freshest tires out of all of them and the speed he was showing before, but don't count out the 30 now because he's up there with him, and remember earlier we saw him challenging him for the lead, so
Absolutely.
you know, now's the time.
I had a quick check as well, see where Mark Jenkins ended up. He ended up back in 8th position, next to his brother actually, in 9th. So that's kind of nice seeing them together there as well.
Yeah, they could get together and forge on through the front, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of pack racing going on. That some teamwork could help.
The only thing I will tell you is, guarantee you right now, there is no lifting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is no
There is
lifting.
no lift. There
No.
is no chill. It is going to be 12 laps of just go.
There's no lifting.
Barris now has to hold the lid on an entire field. It's 14 cars all wanting first.
And you have two of them right up there, the 30 and the 22, who are extremely fast here tonight.
Absolutely.
I'm not really sure. Well, Matt's is on the same lap tires, so I'm not really sure yet. We'll have to see, man. But this is definitely going to be interesting. The pace car goes in. Could be the final restart. Barris on it. Green flag.
That looks like Stewart was ready for this. Going to get past Nevin on the inside. Curious to see how much pace Hollingsworth has, because that thing is not pleasant. And we're already 3 wide. Mark Jenkins, Rob Jenkins, and Art Beck are now 3 wide.
Oh, no.
Oh, they hold on to that. Look at that.
Wow.
They side by side past him. Oh my god. I wish that was orchestrated. That was beautiful.
And look at the fight up here for second.
Yep, Nevin steals the inside away back from Stewart. He's now behind Barris.
And look at
I
Matt's.
think he's going to try and steal the inside line if he can get it. And Matt's is sitting behind us too. Yeah, Matt's is holding fast at the rear.
I wasn't sure if Matt's had a car or not because that one start where he didn't get going.
You have to keep an eye on him, see what he does. He might be sitting back, just sandbagging until the right moment. Now look at Barris, he's holding that inside line the entire way around the track.
Yeah,
He's
but
not going
look
out to the wall to get his runoff, he's just holding that mid to inside line.
And
He's
Stewart,
not letting anyone sit up on him.
Stewart and Iwatsuru, man, are not losing him right now, too.
Yeah, and considering they are driving side by side, that is crazy to watch.
Oh, hang on to it. Iwatsuru all the way down to the line, man, getting that car to rotate. Look at that. Great run off.
Oh, I saw Mark and Rob Jenkins. Oh, Rob's having some fun driving at the moment. Everyone keeps trying to step out on him. Look, he's trying to push Mark Jenkins forward.
Oh.
Yeah, that's happened a few times now. I keep having a heart attack whenever I see it. What is he doing? I don't know what they're together. No, absolutely not. They're now
3 wide.
They got to touch. There's no way they can't touch there.
Look at that. They are.
Dude, look at that.
Wow. They are constantly beating on each other.
Heart and a mouth on this one. It's just constant. Nevin's still behind Barris. Barris is holding them all behind him. Doing exactly what he needs to do. Just make it so no one can get the run.
And I'm looking at Rob Jenkins and Mark Jenkins, man. These guys, they're getting brutal right now.
Sibling rivalries, always the best. I expect one in a wall at some point.
Look at this.
And then someone going to
Look at it.
He hit me. Oh, look at Mark pushing him. Maybe this was tactical. Maybe they know that Mark's a bit of a pusher here or something. I don't know what's going on, but it is glorious to watch. Look up ahead. Look at Adam Matz here. Just sit behind us.
Yeah, he's waiting, man.
Oh, wow. Look at Bruce Pearson pop out of nowhere.
7 laps to go. We got a 5-car battle going on up here.
Yeah, 5-car battle. That being said, though, look who's being pushed forward into this battle.
I'm telling
Rob
you.
Jenkins and Mark Jenkins are behind us now.
Just like you said before, man, it forms out of nowhere.
Exactly. Right at the end, everyone comes back together. All those tragedies
Look at, they're all there.
They're all there, yeah. Here comes Jeff Wills as well. And they're all wiggling everywhere. No,
Oh, wow. Oh, it's going to be contact. That's it. That was the contact. That was it. Where'd they go? Hold up. I lost them. Who was that? That was the 10 of Rob Jenkins? Yeah. Oh, man. No yellow. Got to back up real quick. Oh, I forgot I got it on super slow.
Jeff
Hold
Wills
on.
there, just dove in way too hot and heavy on that.
Sorry about that, people. Hang on. I got to back this up a second.
You pressed the wrong button, did you?
Well, I forgot I had it on slow-mo.
Will just came in like a missile there, way too hot, didn't quite expect it, it went straight into Rob Jenkins, I think. And look at that, oh my god, look at Mark Jenkins right now, that is heartbreaking. He is just outside the range of that pack, he can't get up there. That beautiful run they had is just, that's it. You might get a push from Holyfield to maybe get him further forward, but that's it. This fight's going to be a 5-car fight. 5 cars? Hold on. No, 3-car fight, sorry. And look at Josh Stewart now pushing Barris. Barris now going to the higher line there. And he slips back into the low line around the corners. Barris is just trying to police both these cars behind him. not giving him room.
Will be 3 laps to go this time by. Stewart doing a great job holding on. Stewart really trying hard on the outside. And look at Adam Matz right there wanting to get in the top 3. Right now, Barris.
I think Barris is going to get this. Barris is able to police both these guys. No one can get the run on him. He need to try and take the pace away from Barris, but Barris, like since they're side by side, no one can pull it off.
And they are all.
I think the work is to let one of them get in front and make the move. But
Yep.
I don't see any of them bending to this.
And they're all on the same lap tires. All 4 of those cars, 19 laps on their tires right there.
Yep. Oh, look at Barris. Barris closing off.
Oh, wow.
Stewart was going to try the high line. Barris saw it. Just slipped just enough to stop Stewart from going anywhere.
Coming to the white flag. And this could be it.
Barris is playing this perfectly.
Wow, this is going to be close for second place right here.
Yeah, but Mats is still behind him. Maybe Mats can make a move here at some point. He's right behind me. He might be able to get the run. Make it work. And look at Stewart's losing pace. And Stewart's going to try and get in front. And no, Barris sits in front of him. Stewart manages to close the door and Iwatsuru, though he will hold second place. But look at Adam Mats on the outside. He's going to make his run. Right at the end of this race.
Who gets it? It looks like it's going to be given to Iwatsuru is going to hang on to third.
Yeah, Iwatsuru will just hold third. Mats almost made his move there. Well done.
Robert Barris, man, you're a winner. Wow, I'm hearing some wrecking going on back there.
What's going on back there? Am I hearing?
It's people just going through the line, bro. Fighting it out on the line.
Oh yeah, there was a fight between the 10 of Rob Jenkins and Caleb Thompson onto the line. Oh man, wrecking over the line.
That was a great finish, though, right there, buddy.
I've just got I just heard from the time between the third 0.001. That's how close. 0.001 between Iwatsuru and Adam Mats. Good race for these guys.
And look at Seth Schultz come here to give a little bit of trade and paint on that 75. Congratulating him on the win. That was awesome, bro. That was
Absolutely.
definitely awesome. All right, we are gonna go 3, 2, 1. So let's go with. Let me get a better camera angle here. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that, people. There we go. We'll go with Nevin Iwatsuru. Get him down here if I can find him. I'm blind as a bat, bro.
I'll get him for you, mate.
There we go. All right, Nevin, SR Booth, you got a copy.
Copy.
All right, man. Hey, we get to talk to you a second time, man. What a run there at the end, man. That was definitely an insane finish. Great racing by all you guys going on out there. How hard was it, man, just to hang on to the top 3?
Well, a few of us. I know Robert Barris he's always been great, so I was kind of just gonna push him if he was gonna take the lead, and he did. I was just battling out with I think it was Josh, right?
Yeah,
Indeed it was.
Yeah, so I was just trying to get ahead of him, and I thought I was gonna have the run on the backstretch, but I got a little tight, so that's where I lost it. But I think I barely came in third.
Yeah, you had a real battle there for Adam Matz, man. Tell him what it was at the line.
Yeah, it was 0.001 between you and Mats.
Wow. Yeah, I thought it was pretty close.
Well, you had a good run here tonight, man. You started 4th. You come home 3rd. You kept the car in pretty good shape here. Good way to start off the season, getting this Mustang up here like that. Got lots of rubber on there, man. Definitely going to need a new wrap on that thing, man. But you got to be feeling pretty good. Looks like you're off to a pretty good start to the season. In these cars, you feeling pretty comfortable with the A car, or not too much?
Oh, I've always loved the Cup car. Cup car's been kind of my bread and butter. When we were racing the Xfinity, that was fun, but I love these cars way more. This package is kind of fun too, and some pretty good tight racing tonight. I think it was 15 laps in, then it starts spreading out. But other than that, I thought it was really fun. Some close calls. I dodged a couple.
Yeah, with this new package, we noticed there's a lot of pack race, and it'll break up for a little bit. But even Wingnut was saying too, man, out of nowhere these packs form. I mean, there was 3 wide, 4 wide, looked like almost 5 wide at sometimes, and there was so much contact going on between drivers there at the end. But everybody's still managing to keep the car going in the right direction and get this thing done on the green. Man, you guys did a great race here tonight, and off to a good start. I know next week we're off for Father's Day, then we're back at Bristol, man. What's your thoughts?
Looking forward to the week off, but it felt good to be back. I took the season off last season, and then looking forward to Bristol. I think it is. I love Bristol. I hope to do well there. Probably top five. I'm hoping.
Well, we're glad to see you here, man. Good to see you have a good run. I'm glad to see we were able to talk to you before, and I didn't when. After we talked to you, there was some contact going on between you guys. I think you were stuck 3 wide and you got stuck in the middle for a little bit. And I yelled that out there. It's not the commentator's curse, so don't say it. But
I was thinking the same thing.
but you did a good job, though, man. You got stuck in the middle. You were able to at least get through there and get yourself back up. Man, when the caution came out, when everybody was in the pits, so many cars went that lap down, man. That just changed the whole dynamic of the race, man. But you got back up here in third, so congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you go celebrate?
Yeah, the clocks by Christopher. That's pretty cool that they're sponsoring it. So I think they did it last season too. I was kind of following, so that's great. That he's doing that.
Yeah, it's good to have him on here with us. And congratulations on your run here tonight. We'll see you in 2 weeks at Bristol, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, go celebrate, man. All right, that was third place, Nevin Iwitsuru. Let's go to second place, Josh Stewart. You want to take him, bud?
Yeah, I'll grab him, mate.
All right.
Hey, Josh Stewart, it's a booth. You get a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Mate, that was a close race there at the end, eh?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun there. It's pretty wild. You had to really try and protect your position and block a lot, and hope the guy behind you don't run you over.
Yeah, we saw you going 2 wide with Nevin Utsuru for what was that, like 5 to 10 laps to try to catch up to Barris. Do you think you had a chance with Barris, or was he just sitting in the right position there?
Yeah, he would come up just a little bit on the track where I could get a little bit of draft off of him, and it'd pull me up to him. Seemed like if you didn't have a car in front of you, you really couldn't. You didn't have the speed to even get up beside him. But yeah, I was just trying to side draft off of him and then hurry up and get away from him. But it just wasn't working. But Robert was protecting. He would come high and try and block it, and then back to the low side. I knew if I could get down to the low side, I might be able to get my nose under him and move him up.
Yeah, well, this race we went for a long time there without a caution. And then we had a lot of mini cautions in the middle. Were you expecting to be like a big pack race throughout the race, or would you expect it to kind of separate a little bit?
Yeah, I figured it was going to be packed racing. I was kind of hoping that we would separate, and the track would kind of get loose as it run on, but it changed a lot from practice. It actually gained a lot more grip, I thought. Seemed like whenever a car would get beside you, you would get really tight, but in front of you, you would lose the nose a little bit, but not as bad as whenever someone would be beside you.
So yeah, we saw the packs. For a long time, the pack racing held out, but all of a sudden it started to separate. It almost like people were just out of draft range where they started getting their pace back. So you're saying like the front end was losing grip there, was it?
Yeah, definitely losing grip whenever a car would get in front of you. But it just was snappy loose whenever one would get beside you, especially in turn 4.
Well, hey, second place coming into I think this is the second race of the Cup Series. Do you like the Cup car, or is it is it a new experience?
Yeah, I like the car. The new aero package and stuff that iRacing put on is a little bit different to get used to, but it is a lot of fun. It makes some close racing, so it's going to be a good season.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, it's good to see you up here in second place. Hope to see you again next week. Before we let you go, anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to thank DieHard Racing League and Clocks by Christopher for sponsoring the series, and SR Broadcasting for putting on the race.
Thank you so much, man. You made a good show of it today.
Thanks, Wingnut.
All right, man. That was second place, Josh Stewart. Let's go now to our winner, Robert Barris here, and we'll get him down. There he goes. I see him. All right, Robert Barris, that's our booth. You got a copy.
I have you.
All right, dude. From a second place start, 65 laps led to the win, bro. Way to go. Congratulations on the win. Run us through your race here tonight and that last restart.
Yeah, start second, lead some laps, get the win. Leaves out a whole bunch of detail in the middle of the race.
Yeah.
The start, I think was about to be expected. You needed about a 15 to 20 lap run for the handling to start to come into play and the tires to come into play. Before that, it was just you were just draft locked, and I think you saw that we started to separate out single file, and we had a really good green flag run to start the race, and I was just about ready to pass Todd back there. He did it a little early, and so he was coming back to me, and right before I got to him, the caution came out, and that kind of changed the whole race. So he tried to split that final run in half, and as soon as we got out of the pits and started coming back up to speed, we had another caution, had to take a wave around. I think by then we were like 13th or 14th, and we were just able to get back up through traffic, dodged a couple of wrecks, and then I think I was 5th on that final restart. The top 3 didn't have tires, which they were right on the edge of when the tire wear was really going to start to matter. So I just kind of wanted to get by them as quickly as I could, hopefully get a bit of a gap, and maybe they would block the traffic. And they had another wreck. And then at that point, it was just good old-fashioned plate racing almost, just trying to play the lanes against each other. And fortunately, it worked out. I didn't think it would, but it did. So I'm happy with it.
Yeah, we weren't sure what was going to happen. A bunch of you guys all ended up a lap down when that caution came out in the pits, and you know, we were trying to get our place back on track and see who was in front for a wave around, and it was good to see you guys get back out there. When we were back at that one restart, Wingnut was asking me, you had the freshest tires out there. You were back a little bit in position. But you definitely had fresher tires than the guys up in front. And I said I had a feeling that you were going to get up to the front there again, as long as you can keep it clean and get by. But I'll tell you what, at the end, man, that last restart between the 30 of Iwitsuru and the 22 of Stewart and even the 59 of Matt's, man, those guys, you guys all had the same amount of tires, man. And watching those guys side by side for second, man, slowly trying to track you down was definitely intense.
Yeah, that's like I said, I was really worried about. I knew on a longer run, I'd have an advantage and start to pull away. We saw that at the first 60 or 70 laps of the race before we started having the cautions. We were able to open up a gap on the field. But yeah, I mean it was going to be just who can get really the help almost. You almost needed the help, and they couldn't quite get formed up on the outside enough of a run where I couldn't make good decisions about where to go, what run to take, and that really helped. Normally, if you have a big pack, the energy that comes there is just like you see on Sundays on Daytona and Talladega. The energy that comes, it's hard to block those runs. They're just so big with this package. But I think something happened that kind of separated them out a little bit, and so there wasn't enough them to get a good run, and I was just, like I said, able to play both sides. Those just circumstances. It's kind of like a draw. I wish it would have ended with a 60 to 70 lap green flag run instead of starting with it. I think that would have been at least a little bit less stressful for me.
To say the least, man. But I'll tell you what, man, definitely a great race for you guys here tonight, man. Caution did come out late. We only had 4 cautions. We had a ton of lead changes here tonight too, man. So it's definitely made it interesting. Off next week for Father's Day and then back the following week at Bristol, man. What's your thoughts of taking this car to Bristol?
I don't know. I've never been super great at concrete tracks, and the Dovers and the Bristols, especially the high banked places. We'll have to see. I haven't really tried it with this package yet. My understanding is that the cornering speeds are higher and the straightaway speeds are down a little bit. So we'll just have to see. It's another kind of a luck of the draw type deal. If you get stuck back in traffic, it's just trying to get through the traffic. Getting things happen so quickly there, you can easily get caught up in something else that had nothing to do with you. And so we'll just have to see how that goes.
Yeah, that's one of the big problems with Bristol is you can just be an innocent bystander, and when things happen, man, it just comes right down in front of you, and there's really nowhere to go. But I guess we'll get there when we get there, man. But let's live off this victory tonight, man. Second place start. Come home with the win, 65 laps led, man. Definitely had a car worthy of the win. Great race here tonight, man. And before we let you go celebrate, anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, everybody who came out to race. Hopefully they at minimum had some fun. You guys at SR Broadcasting for bringing this out to everybody who wants to watch us. Clocks by Christopher. They helped cover the cost for tonight. I don't think their drivers had a rough night, but still thanks for what they do to help us put this on.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate Clocks by Christopher coming on and sponsoring the series here in the Cup Cars, and we look forward to it, man. We're sorry we missed the first race at Daytona, but we're here. Things worked out pretty good tonight. Congratulations to all the fathers for next week for Father's Day, and we'll be back at Bristol, man. Go celebrate, buddy, and congratulations on the win.
That's what we're going to do.
All right, man. All right, that was your winner. Mr. Robert Barris with 65 laps led, man. Heck of a run here tonight for him, Wingy.
Yeah, when he got to those longer runs, he had the car to beat, and right at the end, he came back at the right time.
All right, so let's run over the results here, and we'll pack it up and get out of here, man. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. You got the number 75, Mr. Robert Barris there, finishing first from a second place start. He's got 65 laps led, so congratulations to him on that. Second place is Josh Stewart. Third place goes to Never Knew It Suru. Fourth place goes to Adam Matz. Bruce Pearson with a great run finishes fifth. Jeff Wills will take sixth. Mark Jenkins takes seventh. Jeff Hollingsworth, even with that damage, still gets an 8th place finish. Seth Schultz will take 9th. Rob Jenkins will round out your top 10.
We got Caleb Thompson in 11th, Art Peck in 12th. We got Adam Lewis 13th, Ron Hollifield 14th, Jeff Yanich 15th, Jonathan Elado 16th, Josue Tellez 17th, Joshua Jones 18th, Rodney Kramer 19th, and then James Brown were out the top 20.
Then you got 21st, Brad Speidel, 22nd, Jason Mullis, 23rd, Thomas McBride, 24th, Steve Yanich, 25th is Todd Craig, 26th is Cody Franklin, 27th, Patrick DeSaunier, 28th, Kenneth Sagert, Mike Major is 29th. Great run here tonight, man. And once again, your winner, Robert Barris. Don't forget, next week we'll be off for Father's Day, and then we will be back the following week at Bristol Motor Speedway for a night race with these guys. So that should be really interesting. Wingy, bro, I appreciate it. Always enjoy calling the race with you. It was definitely a good one to call tonight, man.
Absolutely, man. That went from really long to then really busy.
All right, We appreciate you tuning in. Judy, good seeing you. Glad we're back. And we'll see everybody in 2 weeks. Till then, be safe, everyone.
Have a good one.
Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. Ask for shipping quotes. Low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. It's clocksbychristopher.com.